Abeg, President Tinubu, Senate President Akpabio, Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, which covenant APC government get with fake life and forgery? And what level of criminality makes citizens they expect from their government?
Do we have office of the president's son? Do we have that office? Why?
I'm not defecting. Yeah, but Sonny wants to force me to defect.
The Nigerian government has been named as one of the worst governments ever in the history of Nigeria politics. Up till today, Nigeria is still playing politics with the lives of Nigerians, not allowing us to know what is really going on in the tax that we'll be paying from 2026. And this has actually generated a lot of controversy. A lot of people are talking about it, making it clear that in 2026, they will not pay the tax. Nigerians are already planning for a nationwide protest against the tax that have been proposed by the present administration, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, especially for the fact that they're using France to be the one collecting Nigerians the money. This means Nigerians will be paying their hard-earned money in the hands of France. And to top it all, Nigeria government has actually published the fake, policies regarding the new tax policies. They published the fake ones. Now, let me explain in details. Now, they actually published some rules which were not supposed to be there. For instance, we're not supposed, the bill which the people who are supposed to pay the tax were supposed to be for individuals, supposed to be people earning from 100 million and above. And for company owners, supposed to be people earning from 250 million and above. But this whole thing has been crashed down. Individuals will now be from 800,000 naira and above, while companies will now be from 50 million naira and above. This means that a lot of Nigerians are now inclusive. If you say you will not pay the tax, you pay the tax, because at the end of the day, if you can earn up to 800,000 naira a year, that means you are affected. That means if you can make up to 100,000 naira a month, you are also affected. But the issue is the criminality involved in the whole saga. Nigerian government is not ready to reveal the real truth until 2027, when money will start missing from different people's bank in Nigeria. Meanwhile, this particular one is already causing issues everywhere. Note that recently, the president himself came out and banned VIPs and police and patrolling around with some very important personalities in Nigeria. According to the president, the Nigerian police has been detached from all VIPs so that they can be able to combat insecurity at the forefront. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son was seen, being welcomed home by a lot of entourage. This one has sparked a lot of controversy. Even the big man himself, Isaac Fayose, has condemned the situation, calling for immediate and appropriate, intervention and investigation into the matter. Because how come the president's son will not be welcomed by senators, Senate House leaders, and a whole lot of other big dignitaries, as if he is a president himself? Now the question is there any office for the first son of the president? This is one of those things that Nigerians are already asking. I mean, politics in Nigeria has become a dirty game. Tell me and at the moment we don't even have the office of a first lady, but yet we are still being invaded by the presence of Tinubu's wife. We have seen Tinubu's wife insulting a sitting governor, which according to Nigerian constitution, she has no right. First of all, take a look at the video, and after which I'll bring you the next video of the governor of Abia State, Otti, who was rumored to have defected to APC or is making conclusion to defect to APC. The big man has made it clear that he is not one of those people who, because people are running into something, he will follow and run into it. That he has no plan or whatsoever of joining APC. He's comfortable in Labour Party. I think you guys need to watch that video because he's already making round everywhere. APC people are already propagating, the whole situation, making it clear that, Otti is going to lose his seat if he does not decamp. Take a look at the first video of Randy Peter criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the government, and also breaking down the tax issues and the reason why you need to pay attention, because 2026, whether you like it or not, you go pay tax except you're ready to protest.
Abeg, President Tinubu, Senate President Akpabio, Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, Which covenant APC government gets with fake life and forgery? And what level of criminality makes citizens they expect from their government? What level of criminality government they ready to engage in order to live fake life? Because as it be now, it be like APC now the real king of fake life. Fake it until you make it. And there is no end to the level of criminality where government go engage in. Nigerians, shall we understand the level of crisis where we dey under this kind of affliction we call a government? That is apart from the evil where this tax collector government they try to do to continue to tax Nigerians without accountability. The company where they want use for the tax is already bad enough. The so-called agreement between Nigeria and France where they never make public up till today, collecting tax for embezzlement and criminality. Yet, as it be today, there are allegations according to National Assembly members say the so-called tax bill where they pass after Senate and House don't pass tax bill and they harmonize them, send them to president for him to assent and send it back to National Assembly for gazetting. They not send them back to National Assembly, they rather forward to Office of Attorney General of Federation. That one consent according to the report, send them to federal government printers. They don't go gazette the copy, and the gazetted copy is different from the copy of the bill that is harmonized by the Senate and the House of Representatives. And the so-called head of the Tinubu tax force, the Ogatai Woyedele, where they run him out everywhere like fairly used grinding engine. They tell Nigerians for TV today say that he did not see the final harmonized copy, the one where he seen at the gazetted copy. Ori buruku lenshe o Nigerian government. Ori buruku lenshe o shilenshe. That is before the eyes of 200 million people where they are alive. A government is alleged to be engaging in high-level forgery and criminality to tamper with a bill that has already been passed by the only arm of government that has the powers to pass laws. And everybody, they keep quiet. Akpabio, they keep quiet. Speaker Abbas, they keep quiet. You believe that your own job is to protect the interest of the president because on your mandate you shall collapse. Ori buruku lenshe. Nigerians, this one not go be only protest though, because this kind of criminality must be rejected in totality. The first question we're supposed to come everybody mind as you hear this kind of news, for me, number one is, if government can decide to engage in forgery of a tax law, what other forgery and documents where they fit the forge where Nigerians no know about? What other documents between this government and other foreign countries or companies or businesses, what exactly could be forged in government when no they go through National Assembly and all that where Nigerians no know about? Nigerians na express with this so. And then the second question is, if a government fits the alleged to forge laws in your first term, when you know say you have a second term election, re-election coming forward, imagine when you finally get a second term, imagine the level of forgery where that government go fit engage in. That kind one, they fit even decide to forge a constitution if you allow this level of criminality. And imagine for a government to be allegedly engaging in forgery when you control every arm of government and every institution. National Assembly, una don't turn them to APC town hall. If una go na Akpabio be the choir master we go lead on una mandate, you shall collapse because all of una don't turn APC hallelujah boys. Judiciary is on the mandate, law enforcement on the mandate. INEC na the only party where never declared to stand on the mandate officially. You have almost 30 governors standing on the mandate which they shall collapse. Yet you still see a need to forge a document that you could even get free of charge from your money point National Assembly. Ori buruku lenshe Nigerian government. Oshilenshe. Nigerians, this one not go be this one day protest because Nigerians, we they always mistake mobilization to be one day protest. We come out, come talk, then everybody tire, enter house. There must be political mobilization with the protest to ensure you deliver yourself from this level of affliction. Because this one don't become the real fake life government. Not forget saying that this same government 2023 before campaign hire fake bishops, fake men of God, sew them gown. I don't know whether they carry them go which tailor for this thing, no show the under bridge to go so long cassock, wear them with filler for their head. At the end of the day, they not see videos of how bishops they struggle to collect their urgent 2K for the daily job where they don't do. What level of brazen criminality and corruption government they ready to engage in? And when citizens are questioning, everybody they talk, both parliament, houses of parliament, including the presidency, are not making any statement to clarify and know exactly. See, This one not be whether the Gazette or the no Gazette or the forge. The tax bill must be repealed. There must be no enforcement of any tax collection until you people account for all the revenue plus money where una don't collect or save from removal of oil subsidy. Any attempt to tax Nigerians for criminality and embezzlement will be resisted totally and completely. If una think say una dey use charm for Nigerians, now una go show us the baba wey do the charm for una. So APC supporters, this one too na part of the master strategy. So part of the master strategy is also a strategy to forge and tamper with documents that are passed by the House of Assembly, abi the National Assembly. Shame on you. If this is what you call master strategy, then you are amongst men most miserable. Ori buruku lenshe Nigerian government. Ori buruku lenshe, but it will continue for as long as we permit it. Nigerians, once a majority say enough, it go be enough. This criminality will not be sustained.
On to the next is a video of Seyi Tinubu, the president's son, who was welcomed home by ministers and senators from the airport. Omo, this one shocked every Nigerians. Of course, we shouldn't be that shocked because this is Nigeria for you, where all kinds of vices thrive. Anything is possible. So myself, I'm not too shocked. It just been like saying a normal thing. But this is actually the first president's son in the history of Nigerian politics to actually show himself. For instance, I don't even know who is the son of the former president of Nigeria, talking about Buhari, the likes of Goodluck Ebele, Jonathan children. I don't even know his sons because these people never surfaced. These people never controlled any entourage. We've never seen them parading themselves with the Nigerian police force guiding them, and we will see them with their entourage, a lot of cars, running, causing noise pollution along the road. This is the first time Nigerians are seeing this, and this is why it is worrisome. And a lot of Nigerians are saying that it is high time this situation gets checked. If not, it will get out of hand. Because tell me why Seyi Tinubu will be patrolling around with senators go to welcome Seyi Tinubu from travel, like say you gain any particular purpose when they serve for Nigeria. Abi, is there any office of the first son of the president? We need to begin to get clarity on this issue, because me myself, I don't wonder, I don't do some research whether as president's son, first son, you get any political position where we say them get, is there any office that they handle regarding the issue? Now take a look at the video. Stay tuned, because Alex Otti don't shame APC. Finally, Alex Otti don't make it clear to APC, say him no the fear to lose the election, and according to him, he stands gidigba. Come 2027, he will still win again, because the people of Abia State love him, and we all know the fact that Alex Otti is the most hardworking governor currently in the whole of Nigeria. Take a look at the video, guys, and I'll be back.
Sycophancy. Sycophancy go they make your brain to work in a certain way. Sycophancy and poverty, they get similarity, because poverty, now only poverty if it make you do some things. But when you get money and you still they do some things, that means say something else, like sycophancy. Sycophancy go make Baba go wake up, go greet him pikin. Well done, sir. Now you be Papa, but because your pikin get money, you go wake him up. Hey, my pikin, well done, sir. How are you? You never see Papa where they use air for their pikin. That is when the Yoruba say Bafo guy. When our number 3 man, Senate leaders, senators, leaders that we believe in, we follow, now have to go and line up for their picking. Do we have office of the president's son? Do we have that office? Why are they lining up in the sun? And you not picking, no tell you not say, no, daddy, mommy, waiting you not they do no right. How did we get here? In Nigeria, we practice what they call democracy. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. We don't have monarchy here. Monarchy is like England, where Prince Charles and his son can take over. No, monarchy is where we have in Dubai. So when it is in Nigeria, is that official assignment? Why? We all love Seyi. I even love Seyi more than you now. I love the guy. more than you because he's a giver, he's helping the society. But must you go and line up? You our leader, Senate leader, inside son, waiting for president's son that does not have office in our constitution. That is not a good show. I want to believe this is a content for us for Christmas. It's not a good taste. O busosi nilenu, o wafi iyosi. Not nice. Sorry.
Shame to Nigerian government at this point because with what we have seen, there's a lot of issues on ground. No, the rule of law is not being obeyed. The rule of law is meant for the poor, not for the rich. The law is meant for those who do not have money to buy their way. That is what is going. That is why if you go to APC, your sins are forgiven. So long as you are an APC member. If you like, see the entire Nigeria, the EFCC will be blind over you. They no go care about your matter because you belong to the ruling party. This has become the current situation that is going on in Nigeria. That is why you see that a lot of people are defecting to APC because they have some cockroaches in their cupboard and they know that should they actually stay in the opposition party and threaten the already the ruling party, they will be in trouble. See, one thing about Nigerian politics is that you need to do, if you want to fight against the ruling party, your hands must be clean like that of Peter Obi. We know that. This is why Peter Obi has not been arrested, even after being the biggest threat to the APC and the entire ruling class at the moment. Yet, they can't lay a finger on him because he has no dent in his cupboard. Big shout out to people like that. On the next one is the video of the big man himself, Otti, who has made it clear. Say, if APC they wait, make them wait for eternity. Say him no go come. And you guys need to hear this thing because I like the balls, the energy, the composure this man brings. I mean, if you have people like this, Nigeria go better. If you have them out of 36 states in Nigeria, we have up to like 10 or 15 of them, 20 of them in Nigeria as governors. Trust me, the history of Nigeria will change. Nigeria political environment will breathe fresh air. Take a look at the video, listen to the big man, and don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, subscribe, and also your opinion remains vital.
Sonny Wankwo was asking when I'm going to defect. Sonny, I think I would delegate you to go and defect on my behalf. Since you seem to be very certain. And because you work for this day, for the nation, right? So go and clear the way. I thought I had answered this question before to say I'm not defecting. But Sonny wants to force me to defect. And I've now delegated him to go and defect on my behalf. Or are you already there? Waiting to receive me? You wait for a long time. All right. So, well, people have their individual opinions. Their circumstances are different. So you don't just take a decision because somebody else has taken a decision. You know about Oke and Ngwere. Ngwere ma mmiri, Oke soro ya ma mmiri ko Ngwere, ọ ga-akọ Oke. Ọkwa so we are not people who do things because other people are doing them. There must be sufficient legitimate argument to do a particular thing. That's what I believe in. So anytime you come with superior argument on why I should defect, mark the words superior argument. So Sonny, when you are ready with superior arguments, then we can now give you a date. But for now, If it is because my brother governor's in Enugu, and you said Bayelsa. I thought Bayelsa left PDP. Has he joined APC? Has he joined? Okay, he's on the, okay, Sonny has a way of predicting who is going somewhere. All right, so that would be my response to you, Sonny.
2027, I'll be 2026, which we're entering in a few days. Prepare, oh, Nigerians are not playing. Once money start to lose for your pockets, come out, talk your opinion. Say what is happening to you. Already, there's been the news that all Nigerians NIN has been being converted to TIN. That is the what they call tax identification number. Your NIN is automatically your tax identification number. This is to tell that these people already were planning something big. NIN was not meant for what they actually introduced it for. It was little by little step to achieving the plans of their slave masters. They are slave in the hands of France. So that is what they were doing. This is there that this whole thing is not they started the planning on. You are actually looking for the right person to actually propagate or carry out their plans. But we know now Nigerians are not happy. Imagine tasking poor Nigerians who has no job, no employment. Imagine telling them to pay tax when they can barely feed. How do you even want us to survive? And at the moment we have over 150 million Nigerians in abject poverty. Imagine when we start paying tax, we'll have the entire country in abject poverty, and we must not allow this. A lot of people are already speaking up, and it is high time you too begin to share out your opinion. What do you think will be the turnout of this? Some people say that this will really bring the revolution that Nigeria has been looking for. This is going to bring a nationwide protest, probably will lead to revolution that will disintegrate every arm of the government and bring a new body, who will actually do the right thing in Nigeria. I guess the power history is about to play itself in Nigeria. Well, guys, let me know what you think about the whole matter. Your opinion again remains vital. Share your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to follow this channel because we'll be getting more news, and as the matter unfolds, I'll bring you the details of what is going on. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next videos, guys.